I've got a story that happened about a year ago in East Texas, and to this day it gives me chills every time I think about it. I've always loved hog hunting, and me and a couple of buddies had a private lease on some thick piney woods out there. I've been saving up and finally treated myself to a good thermal scope for my AR-10. Not some cheap one either. I'm talking a real high-end scope, 5 or 6 grand. I was excited to break it in. That night I went out by myself. I set up in the woods, found a big tree, and sat with my back against it, glassing the area with my new thermal. An hour and a half passed and nothing. Not a hog in sight. So I figured I'd move. Sometimes just 100 yards makes all the difference. I picked up and walked about 150 yards deeper, then set up again with my back to another tree, this time looking in the opposite direction. I wasn't there long when I saw movement through the thermal. Right away I thought, finally, pigs are coming in. I should have known better. That heat signature didn't look quite right. At first I thought it was a bear, though bears aren't really common in that part of Texas. But the longer I watched, the less it looked like a bear and the more it looked human. A naked human, crawling on all fours. My stomach dropped. I stayed as still as I could, watching through the scope, and this thing, whatever it was, crawled straight to the very tree I had just been sitting at. It pressed its face right up against the bark, sniffing or examining the spot like it was transfixed on my scent. Then it squatted down. I'll never forget the way it moved, unnatural, jerky, but deliberate. It sat back on its haunches, hands between its legs, and turned its head directly towards me. Through the scope, all I could see was that glowing white heat signature, but I knew. That thing was staring at me. And then it opened its mouth. It tilted its head back like a wolf about to howl, but what came out wasn't a howl. In a woman's voice, clear as day, it said, "Help! I need help!" Every hair in my body stood on end. A few seconds later, it said it again. "I'm injured. I need help. Is there someone who can help me?" That was it for me. I clicked my AR off safe, lifted the barrel, and fired a warning shot over its head. If it was human, I didn't want to kill it, but I wanted it gone. It didn't even flinch. Not even a bit. Then suddenly, it broke to the left and started running on all fours, darting through the brush. I tried to track it through the scope, but kept losing it between the trees. I fired another round just to scare it off. But it wasn't heading towards my truck. It was heading the opposite direction. That was all I needed to know. I bolted, and I don't think I've ever run faster in my life. I made it to my truck, slammed the door, and peeled out of there.